The number one reason why most agencies don't scale and grow is not because they don't have a good website. It is not because they don't have a good social media page. It's because they don't have enough lead flow and opportunities to talk to their target avatar. I've spent the past 4 years in the agency space learning how to generate leads and set appointments. And through that, I've found a proven mathematical way to book 100 plus sales calls every single week. And that's whether you have money to invest into ads or not. And it's not a game of luck. We can mathematically calculate how to book 400 sales calls every month. Booking appointments is probably the most important thing when scaling and growing your business. Because if nobody can see your product, then no one's gonna buy it. You can't scale to 100, 50, or even 20K a month if you don't have a predictable way of booking appointments. Essentially generating opportunities for you to convert that lead to a client. If you have a predictable way of getting attention and eyeballs on your product or service, you will never have to worry about the growth of your business. Because statistically, you'll close clients in cash even if you suck at sales. So I condensed as much knowledge as I could about generating leads and setting appointments in this short video. And if I had this video 4 years ago, it probably would have saved me like 2 years of my time. So go take some notes and make sure to go implement these insights. All right, so this is essentially how I and how you can book a fuck ton of calls for your agency. And I need you to realize that it's simple. All we have to do is get predictable numbers and then reverse engineer the input. So what I mean by that is whether we're doing ads or DMs or emails or whatever, all we have to do is see how many emails or DMs or how much ad spend it takes for us to get one appointment, and then see how many appointments close. And from there to get to the goal, whatever we want to hit, 50, 20, 100K a month, we just reverse engineer how many DMs we have to send, how many emails we have to send, or how much ad spend we have to put, right? So, and with this, 100 calls a week, which is the goal for this training, right, can easily get you 100 up to 100K a month. And we'll go through all the math later. So I'm going to be going over how to do it with ad spend or without, right? Because I know, depending on your situation, maybe you do have money to invest, what is going to be the fast, quote unquote, easy way. Or if you don't, we're going to have to do it the grinder way, but it's still more than fucking possible. So option one is going to be paid ads. And this is what's called the value funnel, or what I like to call the value funnel. So if you have $1,000 to $1,500 to invest in your business, I would start with the paid ads. Now, the second half of this training is going to be DMs. So if this isn't you, go ahead and skip probably like halfway in. So ads is essentially going to be way more scalable, and it's going to be way more predictable and faster than cold outreach, right? So it's the easy way to scale because people are just seeing your face. You don't have to send any DMs or anything. It's much more not laid back, but much higher leverage, right? So, and it gives you the focus, it gives you the ability to focus on other things rather than booking appointments, because all you have to do is spend money. So there's 4 levers and 4 key components to leverage, and one of them is capital. So essentially, all we're doing is leveraging capital to get in front of somebody's eyes, putting an ad on the page. So when they're scrolling, they see us. And now this is the basic overview of the value funnel that we like to run. And if you've watched my videos, you've seen this before, so I'll go over it really quick. Essentially, there's 4 things here, 4 pillars. And that's generate the attention, so the ad itself, collect the data, so that's when they fill out the ad, nurture them, and then convert them. Right, so this is what a lot of the normal funnel looks like. And this is how we're going to kind of take advantage of it and make it a little cheaper and get some cheaper costs. So we think, what does our prospect want most? And then we just give it to them for free in the ad. Meaning we'll get way cheaper leads rather than normal like $20 leads when we're just saying the offer or putting the offer. Like you'll see in all the ads, like you'll get 30 appointments guaranteed or you don't pay. We're just going to be like, we'll give you this completely free. So way more people are going to opt in. We'll go ahead and reach out to them and they can book a call from that page. We'll educate and nurture them with the free training. And I'll get into all of this later. I just want to give you the brief overview, then we'll close. So when the lead comes in, essentially as well, we'll have somebody contact them as soon as possible. So still call them within 5 minutes, text them to try and book that appointment. And what they'll say and all that, again, I'll go into in a little bit. Essentially as well, we'll send them an email. This email is going to redirect them to book an appointment. Saw you checked out the free training, was wondering what you thought. If you want help implementing the training, go book a call, and then the call booking link. So back to the book call. If they don't respond to that email, we put them in a 12 email sequence, essentially pushing them to a Facebook group, a school group, some sort of community, right? And when they get put into the community, we send them to more long form content to educate them. And then we send them another asset We uncover a bottleneck in their business. So after we send the asset, we ask questions. Where are you at in your business? What do you feel like you're big at, like where you're struggling? And then we offer a walkthrough call. So, okay, yeah, like if you need help with that, we can go ahead and help you out. If not, I'll send you some more assets. And then we can retarget this Facebook group with ads. Now, DR ads means direct response. So this would be the direct offer. The reason we do this is because they've already seen our face up here and they've already been in our email sequence. So they already trust us. So when we retarget them, right, essentially they already trust us and we're going to get way cheaper costs. So this is what most people do. Just add, lead, book call. But this is what I'm going to be going over as well. And this is what makes ads extremely profitable. So essentially we want to get the lead and data as cheap as possible. So their name, email, phone number. And from there we can contact them, email them, and essentially book a call with them. So that is the brief overview of the funnel itself and what it looks like for paid ads and running ads on Facebook and Instagram. Step one to go about implementing this is going to be optimizing the page you're running your ads off of, the messaging you're running, and your offer. Now, something about ads is everybody wants a business page. Everybody wants to run them off a business page, but personal brand is everything. And like people want to buy from people. So if somebody sees your ad on a personal page, costs are way lower because what they do, they see your face and then they click on your page and then they see what's on your page and then they'll click the ad, because you have to think about what do you do when you see an ad? When would you click an ad? So on your page, post content about your niche. The editing doesn't have to be crazy. You don't have to edit it at all. It can literally be you in the car talking, this is how you generate leads for your roofing company, right? Run Facebook ads, have a call center, whatever free value you can give. So you give before you get. And when you do that, they trust you way more. Post photos of you. People are going to click your page. Like I said, so photos of you, whether that's you at dinner, whether that's you, a family photo, it doesn't even matter. Just you being you. People want to buy from people. So again, post on your story every day when you have ads up, because people are going to click on your page, see your story, click on it, and have a story highlight for testimonials if you have testimonials. If you don't, no worries. But people are going to see like results, click on it, boom, 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 right? So that's all about the page. Essentially, it's self-explanatory, right? Make it look like, first off, put some content on there. It doesn't even have to be a bunch. Literally 3 pieces is good enough, right? And then post stuff on there and have a profile photo of you with good lighting, decent lighting, just like one where you can see your face. Have a bio. Just have everything filled out. Like don't be private, be a public page, like things of that nature. And then for the offer and messaging, think about it like this. What are you going to offer these people for free? What do they want the most, right? So if I was in solar, people want appointments more than anything. So maybe I would offer a free training of how I booked 100 appointments in 1 month. And these solar guys are out knocking doors. They're sweating every day. So without knocking a single door. So think about it from their shoes. If you were in their position, if you had to do what they do, what would you want, right? If I was a roofer, maybe I'd want the same thing. If I was a chiropractor, right? Maybe I'd want to know how they can fill their clinic, essentially without spending any money out of pocket, something of that nature. Giving a lot of value. This free thing has to be super valuable because they're going to click it, and when they click the ad, they're actually going to receive it. And if they receive it, then and it's bad, then the rest of the bottom of the funnel doesn't work because they don't trust you, because the value that you gave them wasn't good, right? So the thing that you do have to realize is these solar, roofers, gyms, chiropractors, whatever you're in, don't know anything about ads or digital marketing. So maybe you might not think it's super valuable to me or one of your friends who runs Facebook ads, but to them it's a lot different. So put yourself in their shoes. Step 2. Once you create that offer of okay, what am I going to give them? What do they truly want? Move on to step 2. And that's creating your ad creative. So the thing on the image of what they see, the creative is the most important thing. And it makes sense because it takes up the most real estate on the page. So it does all of the targeting. So let's say it calls out solar business owners, like here, and I'll get into this photo later. Then solar business owners are going to click it, and Facebook's going to send it to more people that click it. So there's 2 types of ads, image ads and video ads. So video ads, you're going to get typically higher leads, but they're going to trust you more, and they're going to be more like, there's going to be higher intent because they have to watch more versus just an image. They see it and they click it, right? Versus a video ad, if they see your face and then they see your face and then they see you on the training, they're building trust with you, even though you haven't even talked to them, right? So it's a higher cost per lead, but higher intent. Image ads are way easier to make, typically lower cost per lead, but lower intent. Both can scale massively, so don't get stuck on this. If you are a beginner and you don't have like the ability to talk in front of a camera well and things like that, or your phone, then I would just do image ads. So the image ad structure that we run is call out, don't use your logo, keep it simple, stupid, and include your offer. Look at how simple this is, but it's literally just that. It's just that. It's so simple. So call out solar reps and owners. So this is targeting a solar company. Kairos, it would be chiropractors. Real estate agents, and then your offer. So get access to my free XYZ. Click below, right? So keep it simple, make it really, really, really simple, and include your offer. So a big call out, include your offer really big, and keep it really, really simple. So use canva.com. It's free. Video ad structure. So the video ad is a little bit harder, right? Because you're competing with like Mr. Beast. They scroll. Next is Mr. Beast. The photo above them is a family photo with your mom. And so like think about how fast they're just scrolling and how fast you just scroll. So you have to have a pattern interrupt. So whether that's like you holding something, you like doing something weird with the camera, like a pattern interrupt for them to be like, oh shit, like this is weird on my page, I'm going to keep watching it. And then a hook. So whether that's like a negative hook, and I don't have the time to get into like very in-depth training on hooks, pattern interrupts, and things like that. But hook, so like whether that's a negative hook, your like one that the solar guys are using a lot is solar business owners, your leads are dog shit, something like that, right? So call out solar business owners, and these all three are all considered the hook together. So like, let's say I'm just holding something up, and then I'm like, solar business owners, your leads are dog shit, and then body. So that's just the body. I made a completely free training on how let's just use this example up here, on how I booked 100 appointments in 1 month, 100 solar appointments in 1 month without knocking a single door, and then CTA. So that's the body, right? So just the meat of the bones, and then CTA. Click the link below for access. Like I said earlier, it's completely free, blah, blah, blah. Right, so this is the structure. The way I want you to do it is create 3 hooks for your video. So 3 of these and only 1 body, because the hook is literally the only thing that matters. Not the only thing, but it matters 99%. So you use the same body and CTA, but you just switch out 3 different hooks, right? At that point, you can see what hooks are working, what's not, and really see from there, right? So essentially 3 hooks, 1 body, and just mix it up. So use different hooks, use different verbiage in your callouts, use a different pattern interrupt, test different things. To see like what people are running, you can look on ads library. So just look up Facebook ads library, search your niche appointments, so like solar appointments, and see what other people are doing. So you can do this for the copy and the headlines and the Facebook ads as well. So just like see what their images look like, see what their images look like, see what their videos look like. And these are ads that are currently running on Facebook. And you have to realize that these are performing ads, because if they weren't, then they wouldn't be on Facebook. So if you want me to send you like video ads that I've used, and for like agencies, anything, DM me the word ads on IG. I'll send you examples and the same exact headline and copy that I use. But for headline and copy, all I can tell you is check out the ads library. The thing about headline is it's kind of important. Headline and copy aren't nearly as important as the creative. But for headline, just include your offer. It's really that fucking simple. So 100 appointment free solar training for the example I've been using this whole time. So step 3, structuring your campaign. So you're going to have a lead objective. And I'm going to give this as a high level because I don't have time to go in the ads manager and just like show everything. But if you want that and you're new, like if you have a base knowledge of Facebook ads, you should understand what this means. If not, then I have a training on how to use the ads manager. Again, DM me ads on IG and I'll send that over to you too, like an exact walkthrough so you can go with me step by step. But leads objective like normal at the campaign level, and then 2 different ad sets. One is broad, so targeting nobody, And then one is an interest stack. So just a bunch of interests. Let's say, again, we're doing solar, just be like solar panels, like Tesla motors, like just things that people would be interested in solar. So like there's just a bunch of specific solar companies that people would be interested in and things of that nature. So just put a bunch, like 20, right? And then placements on the ad set level, make them only stories, reels, and feeds. So Facebook stories, Facebook reels, and Facebook feeds. Again, this is very high level. If you understand ads, you should be able to go implement this. If not, DM me that on IG. So do 3 creatives, 2 copies, 2 headlines. So 3 creatives, if you're doing the images, are just going to be 3 like this. If you're doing the videos, it's going to be the 3 hooks and 1 body. So the 3 hooks and 1 body is going to be all 3 videos, because one hook, like hook A, body, hook B, body, hook C, body, right? So essentially, make sure do $25 per ad set minimum to see good results. So yeah, if you don't have the capital to do that, then I wouldn't suggest doing ads, right? So $50 a day essentially. So lead form versus landing page, right? So lead form is when they stay on Facebook. Landing page is when you have like a website to get their information. Lead form is just going to get cheaper leads. There's a bunch of things with like data collection and retargeting and a bunch of high level, like more advanced stuff that you can do with landing pages. I wouldn't suggest it. You can scale without it. It's essentially stuff that people are doing above 100K a month. So to get to 100K a month, if you're not there yet, you can just do lead form and you can get there easily. So some things about the lead form. On the first page, just do a simple lead form, right? On the first page, put your exact training. So how it went from 5K to 100K a month. And I'm not gatekeeping at all here. This is the exact lead form that I was running. That was going to be like $4 leads, right? So just big offer right here. Discover how I went from 5K a month to 100K a month, right? And then the down emoji to click next. And then just name, email, phone number. Make sure to put phone number last. There's just like a weird thing with the algorithm on Facebook. And then on the last page, give them the opportunity to book a call. So thanks, got it. We'll email you the training, bonus below. So essentially this is offering a call. So we guarantee you XYZ, a 30K a month agency. We'll check your email for the link to the training, and so you can learn more about our offer. Book a call below to chat with our team about it. So essentially it's a free training. You're emailing it to them, and then you're offering them to book a call. So imagine we're getting $4 leads here, and then 1 in 3 is booking. That's $12 appointments, which is really fucking good. So set up your lead form exactly like that. And last is for ads is follow up and schedule. So when the lead comes in, if they don't book an appointment, we need to call them within 5 minutes. Speed of lead is everything, always, right? Call them within 5 minutes. Call the number within 5 minutes. Automatically send them a text asking if they got the free training, and then try and schedule a quick 5-minute call. So whatever you're using, Go High Level or whatever you want to use to send that automated text, which I suggest Go High Level, especially if you're running an agency. Go High Level is a beast in and of itself if you just sending that text. So try and get on the phone. So call them a bunch, probably 3 times a day for the next 5 days, right? The follow-up needs to be really strong. And the conversation should go something like this. Hey, saw you got the free training. What'd you think? How much did you watch? Blah, blah, blah. And then ask questions about their current business. So where are you at with your business? Like how many leads are you getting a month? Like how many appointments are you getting with those leads? Like where do you, like, how are you generating those leads? Where do you feel like the problem is? Eventually, after asking those questions, you're going to uncover something that's wrong with their business. So maybe they're saying, oh, I'm only getting like 10 leads a week. Like I really need more so I can get more appointments. Offer a solution through a call to help them with their problem. Okay. And then I need you to understand that since this is a value funnel, meaning we're not running just an ad being like, buy this, buy this, buy this. Not all leads are in a buying state, ready to buy. Right? We're getting leads for way cheaper, but not all of them are going to be ready to book a call. But you will always have their information, and at a point, everybody is in a position where they need to buy something. Whether they just got divorced and they're feeling really sad at that point, and you call them and they're willing to take a jump on their business, or whether they are really, really slow and they need to make a jump, or else they're going to fail. Right? So we're going to get that information for cheap, but the follow-up has to be really good, or else it's not going to work. So this is ad KPIs and what to do if your ads aren't working. Ad KPIs basically means like metrics that you want to aim for. So this is to see what's wrong with your ads, to see what you need to fix. Because a lot of the times, the very first time, you're not going to get really cheap leads. But then you see what's wrong, you fix it, and then you will. So CTR, click-through rate, 1 to 3%. So this essentially means out of everybody seeing your ad, this is the percentage of people that click on the ad, right? Cost per lead, 5 to 20 bucks. Simple. And all these information will be seen on the ads manager, which will also be in the video that I send you, right? Cost per book call, 20 to 100 bucks. Cost per qualified book call, 50 to 100 bucks. And link click to lead ratio, 25%. So essentially, this means when 4 people click on your lead form to fill it out, 1 person needs to fill it out. And that's going to give you, that's a good metric. So CTR basically means how good your creative is, right? Because if a high percentage of people aren't clicking it, right, then your creative isn't good enough and people don't like what they're seeing on their page. And then link click to lead is basically something's wrong with your lead form, right? So if 4 people click on it and not 1 fills it out, that means your lead form is not optimized properly. So if CTR is low and cost per lead is high, so if not a lot of people are seeing it, not a lot of people clicking it, and so the lead cost is high, then you need to change your hooks, creative, or image. That's it. Just change your creative. Whether that's, you just need to test more stuff. Clearly, they're not liking it. I don't know your exact situation. I don't see the exact ad, so I can't give you exact help. But if the CTR and CPL, if the CPL is high, CTR is low, then that means you have to change your creative. If the cost per book call is high, but your CTR and CPL is fine, then you need to change your follow-up process and you need to make it stronger. You need to be calling them faster. You need to be calling them more. You need to be texting them more, right? So essentially you're getting cheap leads, but you're not booking appointments. That's when you need to change your follow-up. If the link click to lead is low, so if it's less than 25%, that means there's something wrong with your lead form and you need to optimize your lead form. So you need to make the headline different. Right? Maybe people are seeing it like, or this background image, you need to make that different, right? So these are essentially the numbers on what to change when you're getting data from your ads, right? Because you just need to see what's working and see what's not. And then when you do find what's working, then that can run for like a whole fucking year. So yeah, basically send them an automated email with GHL or any other software, like I said, and I don't have time to go through it. So I also have a training on this, all free training. I have free training on everything. I'll be posting them on YouTube coming up soon. But essentially, the math to get to 100 calls a week and $100,000 a month. So the goal is 100K in cash collected. So close $100,000. So if we're selling something for $10,000, and just reverse engineer your math here, this is just numbers that I've seen, then we need 10 new enrollments in the program for 10K. If we need 10 new enrollments, we need to spend $3,600 to $7,200 a month on ads to get $100,000 in return, which is more than a 10x return. You're not even spending 10K and you're getting 100K back. So to get this, we need 720 leads. We need 120 appointments. We need 60 shown appointments. So all we need is 2 appointments a day. That is it, right? So all we need is to spend $4,000 to $8,000 a month in ads to hit 100K a month. Essentially, with these numbers right here, reverse engineer your goal and figure out how much you have to spend. Start at 50 bucks if you want. Start at 100 bucks a day if you want, right? But you will see the return very fast if you're running the ads like this. So that's one. And that's the first option, which is essentially ads. If you don't have money, then we can send Facebook or Instagram DMs. So since we aren't going to be leveraging capital because we don't have it, we need leverage. We still need leverage. We still need to, right? We still need to not be doing this on the day-to-day ourselves. So we're going to be leveraging collaboration, so other people's time as well. It's still more than possible to scale. It's just going to be slower and more hands-on, right? So I suggest ads if you are in that situation. If you're not, then go with this value-first messaging, so cold Instagram and Facebook DMs. But what I need you to realize is everyone's on social media. The people seeing your ads obviously have pages. You just need to find them and give them a message that they want to respond to. So we still go value first so these people trust us like I've been talking about. So step 1 is creating your scripts, your messaging, and your offer. The offer is the same as the value add. You need to get more responses and attention, so we lead with something for free. You're going to get way more responses if you lead for something for free versus like everybody else in their DMs who's just shooting 20 appointments guaranteed. So we can get more responses. The script is going to be something like this. Hey, let's use solar again. Hey, I saw you're in the solar niche. I built a mini course on how to, same thing, book 100 appointment, how how I booked 100 appointments in 1 month without knocking a door, want it completely free. Stay straight to the point. Don't beat around the bush. Think about if you got an ad. And again, if you got a message, think about what you would respond to. And again, your free thing has to be super valuable or they will not answer you. So again, think about it. What are you going to offer these people for free? What do they really want? So the same thing I went over for ads. So this is going to help you build way more trust than the normal DMs. And it's going to help you get way more appointments. Since you help them before anything else, they're way more likely to close. Since they watched you, since they saw your face, since you helped them out, since they went and saw that you know what you're talking about, they're going to trust you, right? They're going to be way more likely to trust you and way more likely to not give you these weird objections about like testimonials and things of that nature. So step 2 is getting leverage with your DMs, because you're not going to hit 100 appointments or 100K a month if you're just sending them yourself. And so you have no leverage. To get the numbers we want, we need more collaboration, right? Collaboration, this is the big thing. So we need more people. So if we send them ourselves, that's and this is a quote that I heard, and I don't remember who I heard it from, but it's like, you will never make 7 figures focusing on $5 an hour tasks. And sending Facebook DMs and Instagram DMs is a $5 an hour task. This is not high leverage. This is not what you need to be focusing on. You need to be focusing on how to grow your business at a high level, right? How to generate more leads at a high level, not actually generating the leads. So we need to find people that can do this for us. So if you literally have $0 in your bank account, go on Facebook groups and hire commission-only DM setters, right? So look up high ticket sales, like DM setters, like things of that nature. Make a post, DM people. Hey, I have a position open for for a DM setter, essentially, and interview them. Like, make sure they're grinders, make sure they're good people, and you can bring them on. The other option, which this is more preferred, to be honest, if you do have a little bit of money, you can hire cheap work from onlinejobs.ph or Upwork. So you can get work from like Philippines, Pakistan for like $2 to $3 an hour. And these people are grinders and they're being paid a lot and they're all remote, right? So they're going to put in work for you, right? And you're giving them that position. So like onlinejobs.ph, that's a website. You can just post a job. Looking for somebody to send cold DMs on Instagram, on Upwork, etc. So yeah, you can get them for 2 to 3 hours. Something I don't think I covered that I do need to cover is that, where does your niche hang out? If you're with chiropractors, maybe they don't have Instagram and they are on Facebook. If you're with real estate agents, they're all over Facebook. So just think about where your niche hangs out to decide if you're going to do Facebook or Instagram. Don't do all these things. Don't do Instagram, Facebook, and ads. Pick one and really lock it in. So like I said, depending on your budgeting goals, get as many as you can, right? Or get as many as you need. Each person can bring and send 640 DMs a day, max. And at the end of this training, I'll show you how many 640 DMs should book you in appointments. You can do this by yourself. Oh, right here. You can do this by yourself and book 3 to 4 appointments a day if you have $0. And you can collect some cash and then start investing into ads. But then you have to focus on those $5 an hour tasks. So we want to outsource this work and focus on more important things. So step 3 is, Step 3 is getting and optimizing your accounts. So look up aged Instagram accounts or aged Facebook accounts. The reason why you don't just make new ones is because Instagram and Facebook can see that you're making new ones and sending a bunch of DMs and they're going to ban you. By not 5, but 8 per person that you have sending DMs. They're like $1 an account. So if it's just you and you have no money, you're spending $8, right? If you can't make $8 work, then it's pretty difficult. So send 10 DMs per hour per account. So if there's 8 accounts, 10 DMs per hour, you're sending 80 DMs per hour for 8 hours a day. That's 640, right? Because, and think about it like this. If you're doing that, then you have no time to close. You have no time to fulfill for your clients. You have no time to do anything else in your business besides send DMs. So we really need to bring, even if you have no money, try and bring one guy on only commission, give him 5%, 10%, and have him do it. Right? And that's what I would suggest. Like, you cannot be focusing on these tasks. So about your optimizing your account, make sure your profile has an American name or a European name. Post photos, have a bio, have a profile picture. Essentially, don't look like a robot. Right? Fill everything out. This is optional, but preferred. Use socialwick.com or any other website to just get followers and likes to make you look like a real person. So this is an optimized page. He has a bio. has a profile photo with good lighting, has a decent amount of followers, and he has a testimonial page, like I talked about in the ads, and he has content out. Now, if you put content on all your pages, it's going to perform way better, but it's going to be difficult when you're putting random people as the profile photos. So it's not necessary. On some of your pages, it would help a lot to have content though. Step 4 is messaging and follow-up. So after they answer that original message, send them the asset. So, hey, do you want this 100, how to get 100 appointments in 1 month for your solar business? Yes? Okay, so send them the asset. Be like, let me know what you think, and ask where they're at. So where are you at with your business? Like, how many deals are you closing a month? Okay, yeah, awesome, man. Like, blah, 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 blah. How many leads are you generating? Okay, what do you do for marketing? Oh, you're just door knocking? Oh, yeah, door knocking's cool, but like there's way better ways to do things, blah, blah, blah. And then same thing that I mentioned earlier with the ads. You give that free value, and then asking those questions, you uncover something that's wrong with their business. Let's say they're only booking 5 appointments a month, or not 5 appointments every 2 days, and they want more. Okay, if you want us to help you out with that, book in a call. So essentially, that's the framework. How to find who to DM. So this should even be before, but before you DM them, you have to find out who. So if you're using Facebook, join all Facebook groups that have your niche in it and DM them. So solar business owners, or how to close more solar, or whatever it is, join them and DM everybody in the group. Message all the people that are actively posting. There's huge groups for every niche, literally everyone on Facebook. Look up appointments or leads in those groups and find any people that have shown interest in buying appointments or leads, because those are your target audience, the perfect people. And then you can also post in groups as well. If you're not going to get banned, you have to read the rules if they're interested in your free offer. And then you can use all these Instagram methods as well. So if you're using Instagram, look up hashtags in your niche. For solar, this is the example I'm using this whole time. Hashtag selling solar, hashtag solar pro, or hashtag med spa, or hashtag real estate agent. You're going to find people on your niche posting. When you do, DM them, obviously, like a few of their photos, and then go through their following and followers. That is where you're really going to find more. So go through their followers, following, boom, there's the next guy. DM him, like his photos. Boom, following followers, and it's just a fucking train. If you are getting stuck there, then you can leverage celebrities. So the biggest people in your niche, right? There's people who post content in every single niche about how to grow their business. Look at their followers and DM them. So this is DM KPIs. So what to do if your DMs aren't working. So essentially the numbers that we're aiming for and what to do if they're not working. So we're looking for a 2% positive reply rate. So out of all the DMs we're sending, right, no matter if it's 100 or 5,000, we want 2% of them to reply positively. So just being like, yes, I want the asset. I want the training. So out of 100, 2, right? Out of 200, 4. So let's just say 200. And out of those 200, you're getting 4 positive replies. You want one of them to book in an appointment. Those are the numbers that you should be aiming for. And those are the numbers that you can easily hit. If your positive reply rate is low, meaning that people just aren't replying to your message, change your free asset. This means that they don't want what you're offering enough, right? So maybe instead of booking 100 appointments, it's closing 10 deals. Maybe instead of closing 10 deals, it's how to book appointments with AI, whatever it is, whatever you can provide them value for, they don't want it enough. So that's why they're not responding. And then if your positive reply to booking, so if you're not booking 1 in 4 positive replies, then your follow-up is poor. So again, maybe they think they want your free asset, right? They think they want it when you message them, but after they watch it, it's not good enough, so they don't respond to you. So, and you aren't giving enough value. So it could be that, or it could be you're just spamming them with questions and they kind of think you're weird and you're not giving them value and making it a conversation. That's a very big bottleneck that I see. But I need to get across that you just need to test. So keep testing until you hit these KPIs. I can give you like KPIs and metrics. I can give you guidelines, but not an exact situation or what to do because I don't know your situation. I don't know how many you're sending. I don't know what that looks like. I don't know what your message is. I don't know what your follow-up is. I don't know what your free asset is. So if you need help, DM me on Instagram. It'll be in my Instagram. It'll be in this YouTube bio. So the math to 100 calls a week, which would be 100K a month, right? At minimum. 640 DMs per day per person, right? That's the number we're aiming for. If we're getting that 2% positive reply rate, we're getting around 12 positive replies a day. It's like 12.5. If we're getting 12 a day and we're booking 1 in 4, which are the metrics that we're aiming for, the metrics that I've seen, that means we need 3 appointments a day per 640 DMs. So we send 640 DMs. So that's one person sending DMs. We get 3 appointments. So if we're aiming for 100 appointments a week, we need 14 a day. So if we need 14 a day, we need 4 to 5 agents. So we need 4 to 5 people sending DMs. And that's all we need. So whatever you end up picking, I need you to implement it ASAP. This should only take 72 hours of setup, right? It's so easy to just watch YouTube and be in that situation where you're just consuming all this content and knowledge. But this is literally enough. This is what I do in my business, right? I am not gatekeeping anything. I'm giving you everything. So if you implement this, you will scale for a fact. So again, this should be up within 72 hours. Don't watch any more YouTube. Don't just put it to the side for now and allow yourself to implement what I'm talking about. Because no matter the situation you're in, I covered it just now. So no matter you have no money, you have money, or you have a little money, right? So no money, send the DMs yourself, close the client. A little bit of money, hire these people to send DMs as well. You have money, do ads. So again, it should take 72 hours of setup. Start locking in right now and implementing what I'm telling you. So reverse engineer your appointment goals from your revenue goals. So let's say you want 20K a month and you find out you charge 2K a month. And so you need 10 clients that month. If you need 10 clients and you close at 10%, you need 10 appointments to get 1 client. And if you need 10 clients, you only need 100 appointments for the whole month. So essentially, if you need 100 appointments for the whole month, then you only need what? You only need 14, you only need 25 appointments a week. So essentially you need 25 appointments a week. How many do you need a day? Right? You need like 3.5 a day. If you need 3.5 a day, you only need 1 person sending DMs. And it's the same thing with ads. So reverse engineer what you want and what you need. All right. So I hope this helped you.